Austin, I rolled a kill Orlando. Roll 1d 100. I got 100.
You lose your wife instantly.
No
wife. So you know who we all are and what we're playing. You understand what this. We're in the last part of this show. We gotta hurry up because Discord is a hell program where we gotta escape from its carnage and wrath. Last time you left the adventure, you'll find yourself at a fork in the tunnel inside of Orlando's old lair. There was a big tunnel, size for dragons, and a small tunnel, size for small folk. You were talking about splitting up when Ulysses found a note on the ground from the resurrection cult, the Church of the Riddlefish, which denied Orlando's request to bring someone back. Dan correctly intuited Orlando's sister. That's where we are. Outside of the lair, obviously, Sycorax is guarding the goblins from a mysterious post-apocalyptic dragon. Anything else we got to establish?
I rolled a D1000 to see if I could just win the campaign here and there. I got a 424. That's not quite 1,000.
I'm actually really upset I rolled 100 on a D100. Like, it's just a fucking waste. Well,
yeah, you super crit.
No, I think that's everything. We know who we are. I've got Goldicus Anglesmith Skeleton or whatever. Fuck you. We're gonna go down the small hallway. We do the small hallway.
The small way.
Yes.
Austin, call this episode The Small Way.
It's a little early to be making such called shots.
Oh, what? Is it going to be called Unicorn Fart Boner 3? Austin, do the name.
Quinn, now that you've said it.
Well, we need to naturally get to Unicorn Fart Boner 3. So first we have to establish Unicorn Fart Boner and then do it 2 more times to get to the third one.
I will say the first fatal flaw of The Small Way, being the name of this episode, is that after we got off the recording last week, you all talked amongst yourself and said you were all going to go down the big hallway together.
And Austin did plan for a week on that, I'm guessing.
All right, big hallway.
It would be pretty funny
if we go down that one, we can be tall. It's the tall way.
Okay, the energy in this one is fucking crazy. I can tell already. Is there anything?
Last week everyone was really sleepy, and then this week we all chugged coffee ahead of time. So
look, you locked me out of my Discord account. I don't know where or when I am in the world. The energy's chaos. Ugh.
I've had 2 different foreign sodas today, so I'm really fired up.
Okay. Do you all say anything to each other as you all agree to go down the tall way? Like, what is that conversation like?
Hey, Uncle Rex, what sodas did you just drink?
I had a Rabune and a Uncle Harry's gourmet cream soda.
What was gourmet about it?
I don't know, because it was in a Stop and Shop.
It was made with real uncle.
Yeah, there you go.
Made with real unk.
not what that term means. fully not. Maya would beat you all for using it. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Rex will look at the note that Ulysses found and say, considering that this is newer than everything else here, either this got in here before your goblins got here, Hop, or there is another way in and out of this place.
Ooh. What do I roll to know if there's another way in or out of this place? Can I, feel for a draft and go, ooh, something coming from that way?
Can I get an insight, I think, to puzzle out the logic?
They used to have a skill for this in old editions of D&D, Dungeoneering.
I thought you meant insight, and I was like, they still have one for that. It's called insight.
I only get halfway down the skill list at this point, and I stop.
17 on insight.
Yeah, with the 17, you'll get everything that I had for you, Doc Hop, which is, you think what this means is that your dad learned about the cult after he had left the lair, he had abandoned it, came back to get one of his sister's bones to send to them, and sent them one of her bones and a letter. and they sent it back saying that she is not eligible. In fact, the way the letter is worded is that no one who participated in the Dragon Wars will be brought back by the church.
They were simply too cool. They can't be allowed to do it again.
Yeah, the Church of the Riddlefish has like a morality clause. They have like a special class, like a clergy faction who does what they call vibe checks to see if people are worthy to bring back. It's a whole thing.
Are you suggesting, like, war criminals shouldn't be allowed to have a second try at being war criminals?
Hey, you call them war criminals, I call them cool guys.
So yeah, if you were ever curious, why didn't Orlando just bring his sister back with the church? You have your answer now. He tried. They said no.
Okay, makes a note. Don't kill Dad casually. Remember that would have consequences. He's not one of those parents you can just murder on a whim.
Like so many parents these days.
Yeah.
What if we employed the patented rack strategy of breaking his spine so he can no longer go anywhere?
That's an option. That's an option. Good. Rex clapping. Good answer, nephew. Good answer.
Okay. Well, these siblings and friends. Ulysses, you're what? A cousin? What are you?
I don't know why I'm doing that in character, so he's responding to the cosmos. I look at him like a sort of distant cousin, but like still on that connection of it. He has no family relation to them, but they all also raised him, so I think he does probably look at them as like older cousins.
The party takes the tall way out of the crossroads and goes into a cavernous room, far beyond anything you've seen before here. This is obviously scaled to dragons, but even beyond that, the breadth of this room is incredible. It's like you're deep in the heart of a mountain now. This is the kind of thing that an entire dwarven city would sit inside, but it is one room. That's how the breadth of it, and it is absolutely trashed. It's clear a huge fight took place here. Dozens of dragons, countless soldiers, everything's smashed, and there are bodies everywhere. I will say you're almost certainly going to want to roll investigation here, but even if you all crit, you would need to like set up camp here and dedicate yourself to like studying this like archaeologists for weeks to learn everything. You should try to learn as much as you can, but like the scale of this is like there are people who write books about like the Battle of the Somme or the Battle of this.
Oh wait.
Could you have foresight? You have foresight.
I have foresight 16. I rolled a botch as you were talking about, like, even if you crit, you won't get anything. I was like, what do we get if I botch on my face immediately?
Austin, can I do a couple of spells to maybe get advantage on this investigation? Because my thought was Unseen Servant to have an additional person helping with the looking around, and Detect Magic to see if there's anywhere particularly magical to start the search, were my sort of help the search thoughts.
I crit 21.
Me starting with even if you crit. But incredible. Let's get that last number. Yeah.
Double crit. He said if one of us crits, but if two of us crits, he's like, all right, fine, here's everything.
12.
All right, so everyone but Hop can see the future. I think that's important to reiterate. With a 16 and a crit, the party passes. I'm going to have to give you something extra here as I describe the scene. Like I said, it will take you like a considerable amount of time to even traverse this cavern. Essentially, it's enormous and complex. There are a lot of different paths going on in different directions, and you all walk around here. You're not immediately under any threat, but I will say that when you came into this lair, the first room you saw that had bodies, and it was all humanoid bodies. It seemed like the dragon corpses had been removed. That is not the case here. There are absolutely dragon corpses, and you could see a lot of them died quite horribly. This was like an enormous battle, essentially. Although it was waged inside a lair, it could have easily been like consuming the whole mountainside outside. With a crit, I'm going to try not to be too coy. it seems like the dragon slayers that came in here, and that's what they are. You remember they had special arrows that like were heart seeking on you last episode, Rex.
Yeah. Rex was going to say, hey, keep an eye out for any more fucking arrows.
Yeah, you crit. So here's what I'll give you is that you do see more of these. It seems like the people who showed up knew they were going to fight dragons. They have special arrows, and you also see a number of special lances, really long lances that these people brought, and almost all of the dragons who were killed here are like cleanly impaled through with these lances. So this is just a complete and total gory battlefield of different dragons and their slayers who fought here.
It sure would be way easier to get all the dragons on like one team fighting for a common cause if we had like a unified enemy like dragon slayers.
Mm-hmm.
Be way easier to get everyone to do what you wanted if just we could point at a group and say, they're the problem, let's have an in-group against them.
Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of things to say and do here with the success. I will say, you notice that the dragons have not been removed; they've been left here. And with the crit, you find each of you can find a dragon lance. If you want to add that to your inventory, that is an item that will need more talking about. But it seems like specifically calibrated to slay dragons. While you search this cavern, in the far back, you find a waterfall is the word that was going to come to mind, but it is hydrofluoric acid coming down over the rocks and splashing down into some sort of system of tunnels that recycles it. It is like like a bead curtain for hippies, but made of flesh-eating acid. This is the only obvious way out of the room besides the way you came in. That's what you find here.
Now, Austin, is there a science roll that I could do to put that acid in my lance as someone who loves dangerous weapons?
Yeah, nature?
Okay. I'm looking at my sheet to just see if I have any bonus, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Yeah, no. Come on, D20. 15.
You botched and you got a 15. That's the second time you would have botched, huh? That's so funny. Ulysses goes to put the lance under the acid waterfall, almost loses his whole hand. At the last second, you figure out that's not a good move. Here is a thing you find out about the dragon lance by doing this, is that when you wield it around, you can imbue it with, you can cover it in acid. It does not it's not destroyed by the acid because it is flesh-eating acid, not metal-eating acid. There are different kinds of acid. But you do not think there is a way for you to safely store and carry this very large piece of metal covered in hydrofluoric acid.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, that's like in character for him, though, so that's fine.
Sure, yeah. No, you can just have it out. I'm just letting you know that it's not, this isn't a thing you're going to slip into your back pocket and be like, I'll worry about this later.
Yeah, I think Rex takes a moment to take in the carnage. Bemused isn't the word. I think he's maybe like a little bit odd, and I think I don't even know if horrified's the word. I think he's. Is it bad that the word that comes to mind is dope? I think he is like a little bit of awe of like the sheer like scale of everything. But he's here to do a job, and he wants to try to find the corpse of an ancient black dragon to use as a fucking meat shield, because that'll probably resist acid.
Can I get medicine to find a suitably acid-proof dragon corpse piece? What's the word? Cadaver? You know what I mean.
19.
Holy Lord. Yeah, you pour over all the dead bodies in here until you find a black dragon's skull, and you can cut its head off and use it
Heck yeah.
you can prop it up in such a way to create a hole through the waterfall if you would like. That 19, that just succeeds. You have done that.
As they were doing this, I think Rex says, This might be our grandpa. I think this might be our grandfather. Well, you know what? We're keeping it in the family.
think of this as our inheritance. You know, you've done something for us after we're gone. It's probably respectful.
As you all are talking about this, Rex Maximus, you get hit with the spell Sending from Viola, who can send you a 25-word message. That message is, "Hello, Beef Booty. Andronicus will be back. He is going to hear that DiCaprio was killed by Falconbridge. Will I have intervened?"
I like how he like the word on the street is Falconbridge is responsible, which isn't incorrect, but really does leave another character out of that story.
Also, Austin, important question: was Beef Booty one word or two?
It was one, because I gotta fit this into the Sending's 25-word.
Well, yeah, well, that's what I mean. Did you have a word to play with, or?
No, it's Beef Booty, one word.
Give me a moment to formulate a 25-word response.
Yeah, perfect. Are there any other relatives' heads you want to cut off while Dan is doing that?
Yeah, I want Ulysses to look at the head and be like, this is what he would probably have wanted.
I am going to tell myself that I read a book in which he said this was actually his greatest desire, so I don't have to think about the moral implications of it.
Oh, that's excellent. He loves this, then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he loves it. He wrote on his tombstone, "Use my head as a way to get through acid sometime, please."
Oh, no. Can I get wisdom saving throws as you all regard the severed black dragon head?
Yeah.
Well, I got a 5, even with advantage, unfortunately.
23.
Oh, this is just a straight D20. Let's see how this goes. Crit. Double crit.
What is happening to Dan today? Dan, you need to drink that gourmet soda every day.
Yeah, it's powered me up. It's great. This is a good day for me. I might be becoming a meat technician. So lots of good stuff happening for me. Austin, I have my message. Do you want me to read that out now, or tell us what happens first?
There's nothing I want more than to hear your 25-word message to Viola, the mother of your child.
Hey, cadaver cutie. Nah, let it ride. Also, keep an eye on the Yorklings. Maybe compromise. A lot of corpses here.
Nice. Perfect. Message received. She's trying to save her sending spell slots, so she's not going to send another one yet, but she will keep you updated.
If I had sending, I would love to just fuck around sometime and see how much I can cheat with compound words. Because, Beef Booty, for example. You've decided that's one word. How does the universe feel about just smushing two words together and going, yeah, that's one word now?
Yeah, is that like a god of hyphens who makes that call?
Yeah, it's Spider-Man.
When a word's hyphenated or not?
God's just sat there being like, that one's a push.
It's like that one Spider-Man comic where he's like, I'm sorry, I can tell that you're not saying the hyphen and it really bothers me.
There's an old commercial about this. We Had a Baby, It's a Boy. It was the collect calling where they do it all as one.
Yeah.
Had a baby, eats a boy.
Exactly. You triple crit, Rex, so you attain the flow state. You go Super Saiyan. You are just very aware. Your senses are very heightened. You can see the future. Here's what I'll say: is you definitely detect motion in this chamber of dead things. There's something stirring, and because it's a crit, I'll give you even further that it is not mundane. There's magical. Basically, there was a fight here between a bunch of level 20 people throwing spells at each other, which caused instability in the weave of magic. So you all entering has stirred up some echoes, and there's about to be a bad time in here.
Rex is gonna warn his siblings that I guess sibling and pseudo nephew that we are probably going to have to fight. I don't know, maybe like a ghost dragon, or perhaps some sort of meat monster, or maybe Gary. I don't know who that is.
Well,
fire. That sounds awesome. I can't wait to fight a ghost dragon.
Can we just if there's a bunch of weird magic floating around in here, can we just be like, hey, we're a friendly vessel, come hang out with us and, like, channel it maybe? Have some free magic? It's not gonna work like that, is it?
I think that only works if there's a blue girlfriend around to force it into you.
Curses.
Anything is possible. So with that crit, you have plenty of time to react. You can like take defensive positions and roll initiative. Hop, if you want to try communing with the spirit, you absolutely can.
Yeah, what would I do if I want to try and tell this magic, hey, we're chill, don't worry about it?
We're family.
Yeah, we this is basically our inheritance, so like, don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I think religion is the things about ghosts. So I think my hands are tied there.
Yeah. That's fine. I can 19.
19 is incredible. So I will say, Hop, you reach out with your like extra sensory perception and try to get a handle on what's going here. The phrase ghost dragon is not only what Dan said, it is precisely what is written in my notes. So there is like swirling spirits. You begin to see like spectral trails. Maybe you see a drip of ectoplasm in here. There absolutely is going to be a manifestation of a ghost dragon. With a 19, it's not that it immediately becomes your best friend or anything, but you have a moment here to commune with it. What do you say, Doc Hop, to the ghost dragon beginning to manifest in this room of carnage?
Hey, I know this used to be Orlando's place. We're his kids. We mean you no harm. We're just family looking around the old stomping ground. How are you?
An eerie, like, choked voice, as if having trouble speaking because it doesn't have vocal cords or a diaphragm or anything, says to you, "Children, we are all children of Bahamut and Tiamat. We are all children together here."
Well, yeah, but we are children of like a specific dragon who hung out here previously, right?
Here's to. Can I get actually persuasion? I think you did
Yeah.
a religion to get it to talk to you, and now let's see if it's picking up what you're putting down.
Dan, throw my third DiCaprio's quill over to Hop real quick.
Just hurls it at her head.
What would the quill get me?
You'd get expertise in persuasion, so you double your proficiency score in it.
Oh,
Sorry to be a wet blanket, but you cannot tether to magic items like that. That is the point.
What if we threw it so hard it like kind of like impaled Hop's head a little bit? Not enough to like do serious damage, but like take like 2 damage to get.
I will simply use one of my rolls of the lucky rabbit's foot.
Okay.
20.
20 was what I needed. Yeah. How do you soothe this ghost dragon and throw Austin's ghost dragon boss fight directly in the incinerator?
So the way this dragon is talking is very like cult or hive mind centric. It's like, we're all connected by this one sort of religious experience of the things that dragons are descended from. And I think Hop will just try and get onto that wavelength and be like, indeed, as fellow children of Bahamut and such, we simply wish to roam. We do not wish to wake what has been slumbering. We're just chilling, fellow children of the ancient ones and such.
All right.
Go to sleep and good night. Have a little nap, Bahamut's children.
With that 20, you get on the correct wavelength to soothe the spirit. You see the kind of roiling spectral images that are kind of forming the vague outline of a dragon now becoming more solid, but instead of leaping out and attacking you with ghostly claws and teeth, it kind of crawls on the ground as if it's like coming up to sniff you to see what you're all about. And you look closer at this ghost dragon, and there is an eerie familiarity to it. It is looks all the world like a giant Gila monster, orange and black, but not like one you've ever seen before. You don't know this individual.
I attempt to pet them.
Doc Hop reaches out to pet the ghost, and the Copper and Black Dragon pulls back, as
Okay,
if on
okay.
instinct, and says,
No,
"Hey,
no worries, I get it. We're not
I'm-
like that, okay.
I'm fearsome. You can't just pet me. I'm a spectral spirit dragon."
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm very scared.
Oh, good.
What's your name, fearsome foe?
Oh, it's been so long. I don't remember.
Do you want us to just give you one? That might be easier than calling you
Gary.
Ghost Dragon. Yeah, how's Gary? How do you feel about Gary?
I hate Gary, she says,
Okay.
looking over at Rex and says, "Are you scared of me? You need to be scared of me. You're Gary."
What about Gary? It's got like a scary scream in the middle.
Scary.
I don't think I'm gonna be Gascary. No, that's no good.
Have you considered, how about
Morticia the Terrifying.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, well, we could start from there. Are you all here to die too? Are you ready to join the ghostly procession? Come with us to the Dragon Eyrie?
Ooh, not quite yet. I intend to live forever until I get, brutally slaughtered by waves and waves of inevitables.
Oh, that does sound like a death worthy of song and story.
I will keep this in mind for when I'm ready, though. This seems, there are worse places to hang out as a ghost.
Yeah, I was gonna rend your flesh and drag you with us down into the depths of forever, but, you seem busy.
We got a lot of very important things to do here. Is there like a secret chamber with all the secrets in it?
The dragon looks around. It seems like she's not quite sure where she is. She is not experiencing physical reality in the same way you are. You don't know exactly what it looks like to her, but you get that sense. And she says, "Well, Orlando's bedroom hid the entrance to his vault. That's the secret room, but I don't know where I am or where it is. But that's the treasury. The treasury is behind his room. That's not where he keeps his hoard, though. That's a different room."
Do you need help moving on?
Yes, the afterlife is gone. We went to where it was, but it's been destroyed and removed. I don't know how to get to the Dragon Eyrie.
And there's a bunch of little guys down there injecting themselves with goo.
Yeah, literally that's I don't know if the audience remembers, that's where you've been sending people to do the Megalon experiments. Is a shard of the Dragon Eyrie.
Rex will drag a claw around his chin, thinking, and say, "I can get to the Dragon Eyrie. I'm not sure how to take you with me there. Can you get in this lamp?" As he takes out his TV lamp.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Do we have anyone with this? Wait, are they willingly going into it, or do we need in prison? Because I don't know if we have anyone within prison anymore.
Also, before we take you there, you know a lot about where Dad's stuff is. Is there a reason you know where all this stuff is?
It's hard to remember. I know stuff about our dad, Bahamut, and other dads, but it's really misty and hazy. If you could take me to the Dragon Eyrie, that would be great.
Quick note, I just got a message from my lovely wife who said, "Can I smash some ice or would that show up on the speaker?" Yeah, Maya, you can smash some ice.
If it does, you just say that Ulysses stepped on a skull and crunched it or something.
Ow! I stepped on a skull and it hurt.
Oh god, that's where she went because she's addicted to eating ice. She went to 7-Eleven when it's 32 degrees out to get fucking ice.
And before anyone comments that it sounds like Maya has an iron deficiency, I already raised that, and Dan shot me down. So thank you, Doctor Listener.
She's been on iron pills for quite a while. She just likes the ice. This is just how we live now.
Yeah. So normally I would say you need DiCaprio to cast the imprisonment spell to put someone in the boat lamp, the ship lamp from a million episodes ago. But this ghost dragon is a high-level spellcaster. She came with, you would say, a really cool balanced encounter for 3 level 20 people to fight, for example. So she could actually use her magic if you want to put her in the ship lamp and bring her with.
Yeah, I mean this is our new friend here, our new Oroville was too busy, so we now have to have a good. Okay, I think I know who this character is. We'll get to that in a little bit. What are the options for being in the? I guess she would just be unaware. Because I think one of them lets her just shrink down a lot.
Yeah, that's what we did to Rosalind.
Yeah, could she just be a tiny ghost in the lamp that we could talk to?
Yeah, she's standing on the deck of the ship in the ship lamp. If you don't recall, a TV lamp is a very specific kind of lamp, which is like a art, and this one has the shape of like a nautical sailing ship. And there's a ghost dragon running around the deck now. It's like spinning the wheel and climbing the mast and so forth. Mm-hmm. She's like, "Wee, exercise me at your earliest convenience."
Please, I want to die. I need to feel the fires of hell against my skin.
Please, there's nothing after death. There was, but then a gnome exploded it.
Okay, so where do we go next? The room with all the secrets or the room with all the cool stuff? Which are also secrets.
Oh, if you're talking to me, you wanted to know about the vault past Orlando's bedroom? Behind the waterfall?
Yes.
Yeah.
There might be powerful weapons inside. Dangerous ones.
Okay, bedroom, waterfall. Okay, this is almost a map. There's like landmarks. I can try and make a map from this.
Yeah, you all can peek behind where the black dragon's skull is blocking the cascading hydrofluoric acid, and you see another enormous chamber. Once again, this is an entire mountain that has been like hollowed out, and using futuristic metals, right? This is pre-apocalyptic building. People had spaceships in this era, and so you don't even know how any of this stuff was accomplished, but you can see this cavernous room that the ghost is referred to as Orlando's bedroom, but it is not like a cozy little nook. It is
his goon cave.
Oh my god. Orlando would never goon. He saves all of it for his wives.
Ew, what?
God, he's doing semen retention.
I don't like this. No, I don't like this new dad lore.
That just came out so naturally. I didn't even have to think about it. I just know Orlando so well. Yeah, what's weird about this, like we're calling it the bedroom. I have it written in my notes, the den, like for an animal, but whatever. It's huge and nearly featureless. There's like alcoves and there's tunnels and so forth, but it almost seems like just a inside of a cave in a way that like you don't see any big beds or pillows or anything.
Does it seem like it's been like cleared out because he like moved back into the Cookie Mountains?
Yeah, can I get investigation for this room?
Sure. 7. I got nothing.
Ooh, 7 and a botch.
12.
What's the roll, sorry?
Investigation.
Can I save this? 17.
The group fails. Lowest is Rex. So you're all walking around in this inner den where presumably your dad used to sleep for who knows how long. And Rex, you're searching for any sign of what happened here. You step on a loose stone, and you are going to take 14 damage as a hail of arrows shoot out of a mechanism on the wall and riddle your red dragon body.
Ah, my red dragon body! My beautiful body!
I guess what else could one say in such a situation?
Yeah, Rex is mildly annoyed by this, and he turns to his wounds, breathes fire to melt the shafts off of his skin, and kind of like shakes himself back into working order. Yeah, I guess we'll just like keep investigating. I guess this is where they said the treasury was hidden somewhere around here, and we don't know where his actual hoard is, right?
Great question. So, does someone want to say that to the ghost?
Yeah, Rex will say that. So he'll be like, so to clarify, Orlando is guarding a treasury somewhere in here, and that's not his hoard. It's just, I guess, the funds for this dragon war.
Oh, yes, the eternal dragon war. Because for all of our enemies mount against us, we conquer them and we take their treasure to fight them. And Orlando keeps it in a hidden room. Even I don't know where. I just know it's somewhere past here where he can guard it personally. But his hoard is not on the dragon side of the lair.
Oh, this really sounds like we're going to open a door and see all the things we need to just, like, by force to win this whole political skirmish we had going on, and I like the sound of that.
Yes, let's go inside and get our secrets.
All right, if I was Dad, where would I hide untold riches?
In a doghouse?
No, probably inside of, like, a tiger shark.
What if the dog breathed acid?
Good thinking. Are there any acid-breathing dogs in here?
Are there any kind of traps in general around here that, like...
Can I get a survival from you, Ulysses, with advantage, specifically because last episode
Yes.
you succeeded on a check to become familiar with the traps here?
Survival. Not as good as perception for me. 15.
All right, 15 is good. I will say, Ulysses, you have seen some traps here already. You just saw Rex get tagged by one, and your knowledge of the situation here is growing. You feel of all the rooms you've encountered so far, this one is probably the most heavily trapped because dragons are super vulnerable when they're sleeping. And in fact, you don't have access to the stats, but you imagine over history, most dragons who have been slain were attacked in their sleep because, on the open field of battle, nothing is mightier than a dragon. And so their sleeping area is the most heavily guarded. So with a 15, you are able to find some pressure plates and some magical enchantment runes. And you just spend like 10 minutes like engaging trap after trap after trap. With a 15, none of them get you, but you also feel like you haven't even begun to scratch the surface in here. This is the trap central.
There are a lot of traps in this room. If you don't need to destroy them, let me know. I could bring some back and put them in my lair. I'm thinking like a giant anvil over the acid that makes your boners really hard.
Oh my god!
Ooh, I'm a big fan of the anvil drop. It's a classic.
I learned it from you. You inspired me.
Now adding the boner acid is an interesting twist on it. I need to speak to my architects when I get home.
Well, I'm guessing the idea is, the blood rushes away from your brain. You're less perceptive of the other traps. It's a novel idea.
That's why Hop is a doctor and not you.
I am a doctor.
I'm so sorry, doctor. and Ulysses bows in apology.
Dragons have the opposite thing where they don't think medical doctors are real doctors, but anthropologists are. They're like, oh, you can be a real doctor and study some culture, you fake ass.
What's your medical degree in? Pediology? Awful. Musical theory? You're a legend.
Yep. So huge cavern full of traps. If you didn't have this Ghost Dragons Council, you might think this is a very dangerous dead end to be fooling around in. But she has assured you that the Great Dragon's treasury is hidden somewhere around here.
Can I sniff for gold? Can I do a little gold sniff?
Absolutely. Yeah. Perception.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, if this was a video game and there was an obvious puzzle, there's a bunch of tiles you got to slide around, that'd be one thing, but it is opaque.
Yeah, Austin, I activate detective vision.
18 is great. You start sniffing around Rex Maximus, and eventually you catch a whiff of something on the air. It's very faint, but you follow it to a wall and you start
like a pie just levitating towards the scent of gold.
Yeah, it's probably not gold itself, which doesn't have, I don't think, too strong of a scent, but the oils from whoever was handling it, like their hand oils or like their sweat or whatever. I think this cave is largely biologically inert. I'm sure a scientist can tell me how long hand oil scent should last, but let's just say you do find something like that. You're like, oh, it's behind this wall.
Rex will sally forth to the wall and then go, Ulysses, you should probably check this for traps. Feels like if anything's gonna have a big weight gonna fall on us, it's gonna be right here.
Is there anything I can roll to try to improve my score, or do I just have to go with the score I rolled last time?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Ooh, I think I'm actually good at that. Ooh, I'm very good at that. Thank you, Austin. 30.
Wow,
Double
30
30
and
actually.
Yeah, double 30. You find there are sigils on the ceiling of all things that if you try to force the vault door before disrupting them and cause the entire ceiling to cave in, you would all be buried under half a mountain. So with a 30, you save everyone's lives, and you can fly up on your magic carpet and just like scratch the sigils out so that they don't activate. Perfect. 30, nailed it. No danger now.
Solve the problem for you guys. I'm pretty incredible like that.
Look at you solving a problem not through radiation. Hell yeah.
I could go back up there and blast with radiation if you want.
No. I think this one worked. You know, I'm sure there'll be an opportunity for radiation later.
Good.
There's always an opportunity for radiation.
While you all are having this conversation, the ghost dragon in the ship stirs a little bit, tiny, behind the wheel of the vessel, and says, "I think there are more like me waking up in the eddies of energy, the deathly currents."
Oh, can you tell them we're chill?
I could try. I think you've walked into a death zone here, so
Unfortunately, the boss fight cannot be dodged.
No, she's just letting you know she's not the only thing in the whole lair.
Just vouch for us. You're dead, they're dead. You know, that carries some weight.
Can take those that are willing to go to the Dragon Eyrie, and those that are less than amicable can be dispersed into more blunt means.
I'm sure a lot of my fellow sons and daughters of Bahamut would love to go to the Dragon Eyrie, but it's not just us. There's a lot of death here. There's a lot of souls.
I wish my mate was here. She's better with ghosts. And Rex is gonna, I guess, try to kick in the fake wall.
Yeah, athletics.
Absolutely. I have a plus 17 to that.
It's Roll20's afraid it's going to give you another crit. It's trying to resist letting you roll.
26.
Wowie zowie, yeah. Rex, you're in your full draconic glory. You just rip the wall of this cave down. It doesn't take very long at all. You expose a large door. We've talked about a vault door relatively recently at Falcon Bridges, which was a big metal door with like a spinning handle, and you just snapped it and broke it off. This door seems to be much higher tech. It has a screen on it with a bunch of letters and numbers you don't recognize. There are buttons. It's technology beyond your ken.
Now, Austin, here's the important question, because this is always the flaw with these sort of like electronic safes that'll fuck up. Where if the power goes out, now the electronic lock no longer works, and you can just pull the door open.
Yeah, fail safe versus fail danger.
Yeah.
The question to me is, what do you roll to intuit the mechanics of this and to defeat them? History?
Rex is gonna ask the ghost dragon what her birthday is.
Oh my god. My hatching day? Oh, it was warm. I remember that. Does that help?
You know the year?
Which calendar?
dragon.
Oh, the dragon calendar. Can I get a history check?
Yeah. That's 5. 16.
Yeah, I was looking for 15. Dan, do you want to explain what's going on here? I feel like everyone knows, but
Yeah, Rex is pretty sure. Like, he only knows one other Gila monster in the Cookie Mountains, that being, the group's shared father / adoptive grandpa. And this is a female sounding dragon, so this seems to be at least in Rex's mind, likely his dead aunt. He hasn't said it out loud because he doesn't need to be stressing out this ghost anymore than is absolutely necessary.
all right. And so you two work together to try to figure out what her birthday is from context clues, and
Yeah.
it might take like 2 tries. It was at the end of the month or the beginning of the month, but you type it in. There's a beeping noise, and the door begins to retract. I will say there are lights here that are flashing, like security lights, and I think it was Doc Hop. You got the vision of Andronicus finding Orlando's sister?
Yes.
Yes, you recognize those lights. You're like, oh, it happened not necessarily in this room, but in this lair. Like, you already intuited it was this lair, but you're like knocked into like a Proustian reverie of the flashing lights.
A Proustian reverie? What the fuck does that mean? Austin, I was a computer science major. I was not doing English courses.
There was a French writer named Proust who wrote a very famous book called In Search of Lost Time, in which someone eats a madeleine, which reminds them of their life. And that Proustian is an adjective to describe things like reveries like this, where one sense launches you into a memory.
Austin, French, dumb it down, please.
Dan, it's that moment in Ratatouille where the food critic eats the ratatouille.
Okay, yeah, all right, I got it.
Oh, Proustian, I get it.
I guess people just call it a Ratatouille moment now.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry, Austin, for ruining your attempt to teach people stuff. It's the Ratatouille moment.
That's so funny. You're just an old-timey French closeted guy being like, at least I made my mark on history. People will remember this forever. What's that? It's a giant rat dunking over me?
I will say, at the very least, the reference point that people today will have for that experience is at least a French guy having that experience.
Fair. It's uniquely French.
There is also a non-Ratatouille or Proustian way to refer to it as an involuntary memory. It has a whole Wikipedia page referencing the Proustian Madeleine cakes. Now let's see if Ratatouille shows up.
Control F, Ratatouille. Fuck, how do you spell Ratatouille?
R-A-O?
No, incredible.
When I saw Ratatouille as a young man, I thought the Ratatouille was pepperonis, and when I found out that it wasn't, I was really disappointed.
You got real bummed when you were like, "Wait, it's all vegetables?"
It's just some garbage vegetable dish that nobody fucking likes. Why did that loser get sent back into a Proustian whatever the fuck?
Certified American moment.
Now, did we ever talk about the sequel, Brewster's Millions?
The door actually closes now. The treasure is lost forever. No, the door is...
Sorry, I'm sorry to disrupt. I'm now reading about the history of the creation of that film Ratatouille and their deliberate homages to Le Research du Temps Perdu and its Madeleine cake sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some would say it's a very foundational moment in art and that everyone should recognize it, but who am I to make such claims? The door is slowly opening. Is there anything you want to say or do before the contents of the treasury are revealed?
Unicorn Boner Part 3.
Perfect. Fuck
Well, no,
off.
this is the second time we've brought it up. This is only Unicorn Boner Part 2.
Yep.
Unicorn Bonafart 3, the search for Unicorn Bonafart 2.
The vault door opens up, and you see beyond it a treasure chamber beyond your wildest imagination. Hundreds of tons of gold and silver and gems and jewels, more than you could ever hope to carry in a lifetime. The plunder of a vast draconic empire. It will take you all day to search through it if that's what you want to do. But if you've ever thought, there's something I would like to do this season, I just need some money to do it, you no longer have to worry about that.
Hop, get your bag of holding out. Your trash bag of holding.
Oh my god, yeah, okay, I just start shoveling stuff in.
Yeah, I don't know if you all want to roll anything about this, but if you want to just start scooping handfuls of treasure into the bag, you absolutely can do that.
Detect magic, is it magic cursed gold that we shouldn't touch or something?
Yeah. Rex will say, I don't understand why at the very least Father wouldn't take this up with him. This is basically the plunder of what? 1,000 empires?
Yeah, hence me doing the detect magic before I unsuspiciously put it in my bag.
Is there a roll we could do to also determine, like, does this money have value up in the new world? Like, this is like are any of these materials that this gold is made out of like worth anything?
Incredible deduction, Quinn. I was going to say roll history to know about economics or whatever, but I think you have already figured out what I was going to say, which was when the land of Arabella was created, it did not have the same economics as the old world. The stuff that is valuable in one was not necessarily in the other. And so your dad left it behind because to the pioneer societies in Arabella, a bunch of yellow rocks were they were not interesting. You cannot eat them. There was nothing there for them at the time.
Have they cycled back to being valuable in the way that, like, historical trends do? Is this like bell-bottom jeans? They've come back into style.
I was gonna say, like, is this like bell bottoms and flare legs?
I think you could roll to know more specifically. History. What's your detect magic from? Is that just a spell you have as
That's
a
just
warlock?
a spell I have. That's a spell. Yeah.
Okay, so do you go to like pick up a handful of gold coins and then you stop and then you think maybe I should do a little hocus pocus here?
I do a little detect magic, but also 19 on history.
Okay, well you have the ladder staff with it's a beautiful wizard staff with a sculpture of DiCaprio Devereaux on top, made from the shards of the ladder. And yes, you're focused now, and you knock it against the floor to cast your Batman Detective Vision, and you see 1,000 glowing points of magic in the treasure room. Like, this is a field of treasure that stretches out across the length of this cavern, and every 5 feet there's some ruby that is enchanted, or some sword that has a terrible curse on it. If you were going to just shovel everything into your bag, you were going to take 20 buffs and 30 debuffs. If that's what you want to do. That shit's hella magic in here. With your 19 on history, as the different biomes of Arabella develop their own cultures, different ones have different needs and desires, and some of this stuff absolutely is worth something in some places. There's like a whole thriving market of like moving shit from one place to another up there based on all this arbitrary stuff.
Okay, I grab the stuff that seems like it might be valuable. Also, I'm on the lookout for anything that might be attunably magic for me.
Can I get an intelligence saving throw from Hop specifically to sort good magic from bad magic here? Because yeah, you can get the school. You're like, oh, that ruby has an enchantment.
I can't tell fucked up magic that's gonna hurt me.
Exactly.
20 on intelligence.
Yes, perfect. With a 20, I will say you are able to avoid any negative effects so far. You could roll again to push your luck, but here's what I'll give you right now is that you find a couple of things that may be useful to you. There are a number of flags that have been captured apparently in the Draconic Wars here. There are various styles and colors and patterns. One of them shines with a magic. I will say that one is a Dinglehopper, and it is a symbol of authority. There is a big gem that is is very beautiful and a symbol of authority. And there is a scarf that is a dingle hopper and very beautiful. Those are the 3 items you find that appear to be useful to you.
And they all appear to be chill.
Correct. You don't know what any of them do yet. We can talk about that.
You said the word press my luck. If I press my luck, I don't, lose these good things. I just get something bad if I fuck up, right?
Correct. Yeah. If you want to keep digging, like I said, you can spend however much time you want to do in here.
The idea of pressing my luck has been put on the table, so fuck it. I'm rolling again to see if I can find anything else. 15?
If 15 is good enough, yeah, I think you can find another item here. At this point, this may be the last items that any of you are going to get in this campaign. I think after this arc, shit's just going to be popping off forever, and there's no expectation you're going into any lairs anymore, because you're just going to be fighting your enemies. So every time you push your luck from here on out, you can pitch me an item, and we can do that.
Okay. So each additional push my luck is 1 additional item for one of the 3.
Yes. While you're thinking, Rex Maximus, you're looking out over the gold. You see Hop sorting it and casting spells to figure out what items are good and bad. And you get another sending spell from Viola. Are you ready?
It just says oops.
It says, "Hola, hunk muscles. My zombies have been telling me that Orlando is about to leave. He will have had a strange blue creature with him."
Orlando's about to leave. If I remember right, he was sending elementals out? Is that right? He was doing something. I can't quite remember.
Basically he hired Chorus to be his muscle, and then you beat the shit out of Chorus and rolled to make them too scared to fight you again. So he had to find new muscle, which is the genies and elementals who hate you for destroying their traditional culture of slavery. So he's recruited your ops.
Oh yeah, I guess I was misremembering a detail here. She hasn't sent us any message about Orlando doing anything specifically recently, right? No, she's just been hunting after the Cymbalines. So I'm assuming then that she probably means that he's leaving the Cookie Mountains, and he's been sighted with a strange blue creature.
Sadly, a mechanic of this season has been strange blue creatures, so it could be any number, but I would assume the one made of ribbons? That's the strangest blue creature that I know.
That's true, but I believe... I don't think Viola's met Depressy, actually, now that I think about it.
I'm guessing it's got to be a blue creature that's not dating Hop, would be my thought. If they're siding with Dad.
Can I get animal handling to represent your knowledge of your dad's menagerie?
Oh, this is interesting. What could this possibly be? 24.
Wow, this episode's going to go down in history as the time you just got everything you ever wanted. You've seen the various endangered animals your dad keeps at his lair, and none of them were particularly blue, except for one, which I will now put into the roll 20 for you to enjoy.
Ooh.
Is that it's what is that? A Baku? Are those called?
It's a camel with an elephant trunk.
So a Baku is a yokai that eats dreams. This is a disenchanter, is what this is called.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
It does look like a electric blue camel, but with a trunk. There's no other way to describe it. That is what they look like in the game. So
that's a pretty cool design. I would want to play a knight who is a mount of one of those things.
Mm-hmm. Laura, how's the treasure going?
So there was the original roll that got the 3 things. I pushed my luck twice successfully. I pushed my luck a 3rd time, would have failed, used a lucky a charge of lucky and turned it into a crit instead. So I pushed my luck successfully 3 times, one of which was a crit, on top of the initial success that got the 3.
Sure. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Is that you all take enough treasure until you get 2 items apiece, which you all can talk about, and then maybe in character just talk about if it's time to move on or if you're gonna keep trying to take treasure. You haven't even made a dent in the amount of treasure here.
Yeah. Yeah, Rex will say, you've really fucking sorted through this fast, Hop. I don't think we have the time to, at least at the moment, spend what I would guess is 100 years cataloging everything here.
Yeah, and I can't keep rushing it because, like, I did almost touch, like, a thing that would have shriveled my arm into, like, a raisin, and I don't want to keep pushing my luck too far. I don't want to have a little raisin hand.
Well, aren't you, like, made of steam now? Can't you just... just rehydrate the raisin. There you go. You got permanent moisture.
I don't know. It's magically cursed. An unhydratable raisin arm, not for me.
One moment, and then Rex is gonna quickly text Viola. Hide your shit from the disenchanter. It's gonna eat it.
Yeah, I don't know if you have said this out loud. Do you know what a disenchanter is?
I mean, based off the name, I think it's eating magical spells.
Okay.
So
yeah,
sort of the name
takes a magic item and makes it just an item.
Now, Austin, I want to ask. You said like, hey, this room has so many resources. Kind of, you tell me what you can kind of do with any of this. Austin, may I find like shoulder-mounted missile cannons?
I want to give you all opportunities to come up with perhaps your final items. So if this is kind of abroad, this is anything that you can kind of think of. I think as far as their mechanical usage, what were you thinking about shoulder cannons? Like just the spell Fireball?
I mean, look, I'm not going to be playing Ulysses, once the next arc starts, I believe. So, I don't want to do anything too crazy. I just want Ulysses to have missiles on his shoulders. I think he would really like that.
He wants to be Mecha Godzilla.
That's maybe the most dangerous weapon of them all. So, it makes sense.
It's interesting to me you say you don't think you're going to play Ulysses' next arc, because I don't know how fast you think DiCaprio's coming back from the cult, or how fast you're getting out of this lair. Just curious assumptions there.
I just kind of assumed you wouldn't let my character die and then miss the end of the story we're doing, so I'm assuming she's coming back at some point.
Anything's possible. But yeah, if you want you're a huge dragon and you have like a mobile weapons platform on your back, I can think of things that are not as cool as that.
Yeah.
So how do we want to divvy up the 3 items we first found, though? It was...
I think it makes most sense if there's essentially 6 items, we get 2 each.
Laura's so nice. You found all those items and you're like still divvying them out to everybody.
Yeah, but whichever one, I reserve that the crit is for one of mine so that I can push Austin to let me have something too powerful I shouldn't have.
I'll take the flag just because I think we've already described Rex as having like flags in his body from the conduit of dessert. So I'll take that as one of the 2 items.
Yeah, Fireball works.
Okay.
They're pretty big damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually, wait, no, hold on. I'm going to push it. Austin, Meteor Swarm?
Absolutely not.
Bam. All right, well, you got to take shots.
So I know what one of my items is going to be, just because I think it's funny at this point in the season. You know how I made a warlock and then never took Eldritch Blast for the entire season? I think this is a great time. I don't know what item it is that's going to give it to me, but I want Hop to finally take Eldritch Blast 50 plus episodes deep into the season.
You find like someone's discarded character sheet and you're like, this spell's broken. Why don't I do this?
Perfect.
It's a book of like Baby Dragon's first guide to being a warlock. It's like, so I suppose, is this a thing I was meant to learn? No one ever told me I could do this.
I'm gonna take Caliburn, the sword distributed by Lady of the Lake. It's sheathed in a mummified water nymph.
Oh my gosh. Okay. What kind of weapon is that? You don't have a plus weapon, right?
Yeah, I'll take whatever plus you'll give me.
Why don't you roll d4?
Okie dokie. 4.
Well, there it is. I played with fire. I got fucked.
I'm gonna nut. Beautiful.
Is the other item your flag of +1 AC, which is balances out your sword of fuck shit?
I don't think you want to give me +1 AC. Austin.
Okay.
I think for your own sanity. How about proficiency in wisdom saving throws?
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna take something that gives me, what's my really worst stat? Intelligence. I want advantage on intelligence saving throws.
Okay. What dangerous item will give you an advantage on intelligence?
Adderall.
Okay.
He's taking the brain force supplements.
So Ulysses gets meth and rocket launchers. Great.
I need a second thing. What do I take other than Eldritch Blast?
Rex wrapped in a flag, carrying Caliburn aloft.
Yeah, along with its mummified. They had to keep the lady with it. It's a full set. So.
Also, just a treasure generically on your sheet hop to represent all the gold you just shoved into your sack. I don't know if it's gonna matter, but at some point you could just have a lot of money.
I'll pay you $50 to fuck off.
Can I come back to you on what my scarf does? I need a minute.
Cold immunity, because it's warm.
If there's another item, do I need another one for Ulysses? No, I don't.
No, you have meth and rocket
Dang.
launchers.
I was gonna also get a rake, so anytime someone steps on it, hits them in the face.
Okay, so you're all sitting in front of the vault. You're all looking at your items. What are you all talking about? What's the in-character discussion of this look like?
Good eye, Hop. You're incredible. You found all these sweet items.
Yeah, is it a bad sign that I'm feeling really like gambling impulsy and I really want to derail this whole moment by just going back into the pile and like testing my luck a couple more times? How bad could it go even?
I have a couple of professional gamblers amongst my small folk, and they keep telling me that you just got to keep doubling down.
I hear something about multi-legged parlays. It sounds like an incredibly powerful creature.
Yeah, no, I've never been much of a gambler, but right now, it does feel I'm riding the high, and it feels like I could never lose.
It does concern me. Well, I think maybe it speaks to the state Dad was in, that he just abandoned everything down here. Like, beyond the gold or whatever that might not be necessarily valuable when he came up here, we found some not inconsequential magical items, and he just left it. Was he the only person who survived?
Well, did not Andronicus also survive? He only cares about food.
I mean, I guess of this, Rex gestures to the general lair, like this cohort.
I don't know which dragons are that old. You're all just kind of old to me in general.
All right, young man.
Can I get wisdom saving throws from the group?
Oh, it's a good thing I picked wisdom then.
Damn, you sure you don't want intelligence, Austin?
You look at the flag of that nation, and you just feel patriotism surging through you.
21.
4.
5.
All right, the group fails. And so you're all sitting in front of the vault, looking at your new weapons, attaching your missile launchers, throwing back theories around about all the different things that could have happened here. And you don't hear the scraping sound of something pulling itself into this chamber until it's already turning the corner and triggering a bunch of traps. So everyone, dexterity saving throw first of all, as a giant flaming boulder falls out of a chute somewhere and begins ping-ponging around this chamber.
Classic. I remember these.
Crit 16.
14.
18.
16, 18, and crit. You all succeed. The boulder goes flying by you. It wasn't lined up for the vault. It was lined up for something entering the room, and you see what's entering the room now, which is dozens of the bodies of the slain from the previous chamber, all stuck together in a horrible writhing flesh mass.
I'm going to shoot missiles at them.
With a crit, do they see us dodge the boulder and go, "Oh, that was pretty cool"?
I don't think they do. The ghost told you about the writhing eddies of dark magics here, and the whatever has revived these things has caused them to amalgamate into some kind of screaming thing, which jutting out of its body is a dozen of the dragon lances that we talked about previously, which it's using to pull itself across the floor. It is attacking you. Roll initiative.
19.
16. Or do I get advantage with foresight?
You do.
29.
Wowie zowie. All right, it sounds like you're up first, Ulysses.
Missile.
All right, dexterity saving throw, crit as you shoot a missile at this thing. The missiles hit off of it, and the explosions seem to engulf it, but there's no... I mean, you're going to roll damage, but it's shockingly just scorched and unbothered by it.
18 damage, halved would be 9.
Rex, you're up. There is horrible flesh amalgamation of the Dragon Slayers. What do you do?
I use a bonus action to give myself 40 temporary HP through my Draconic Endurance. I do a cool flex, showing off my scintillating scales and trophies and what have you. And then I just start fucking swinging at it. Well, I don't like that that's here. I don't like that this is here that you've added to the initiative order. What's that guy doing here?
I'm just using the cheddar as placeholder. The writhing flesh mass screams in 1,000 tortured voices, some clearly from beyond the veil of death. It's not like just coming out of the vocal cords of these dead bodies as it lumbers towards you.
Okay, 28, 26, and 28.
All of those hit. Holy Lord.
Bite. Claws. 63 damage.
All right, big hit. So you just run in your giant dragon. Are you wielding Caliburn as a red dragon?
Yeah. I'm swinging it. It gleams in the light of the lights. The Caliburn gleams in the lights of this fancy futuristic lair as he starts carving into these fucking corpses.
Hell yeah. At the end of your turn, the flesh mass shrieks and thrusts out in every direction. The dragon lances embedded in its rotting body. I'm going to get... you're the only one in melee range, so I guess it's just an attack on you, huh?
Yeah.
17 is not even close to hit, huh?
Nope.
You're beefy as fuck.
Yeah, I batted away with I kind of like wielded a toothpick a little bit, I guess, as an adult dragon, but I think we're just ignoring that for style purposes as he, bats these dragon lances away.
No, I think it's pretty funny for a full-size dragon to wield a human-sized sword that it's so good that it's still worth it. Doc Hop, your turn.
It's like a cocktail sword.
Screw it, it's time! Eldritch Blast, let's find out what all the fuss was about.
Hell yeah.
21 to hit.
Yeah, you're at level 20, so you do it 5 times.
Yeah. 21, 33, 31, 32, so presumably all 4 hit.
All those hit, yeah. Yeah, we found a warlocks character sheet in the vault, and you're like, oh.
So that's 33 damage.
Yeah, you light up the souls of the lost here, and they scream. You're at a distance, so they can't stab you with the dragon lance. Instead,
How pained are they looking right now? Like, could they do with being hauled through hell?
They look like their torment is eternal. Legendary action at the end of your turn.
Fuck it, I'm hurling them through hell first.
Okay, let's see. Is there another check, or just because you hit, you can do that? Does it have to be a melee?
Once per long rest, when you hit a creature with an attack.
Okay, so yeah, you wombo combo, you like blast this guy up off the ground like a fucking Guilty Gear character, and then he just disappears.
Yeah, and then it's gonna come back at the end of my next turn. It'll come back, having taken. Let's find out how much damage. 55 additional damage.
Okay, so there's a brief moment here where Hop blasts away the thing, and it's gone. Do you all want to do anything, or do you just square up to continue the fight?
What if we just leave?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh. I'm suddenly seeing why everyone does this. This seems like a way better thing than the punching I was doing.
Yeah, I think this is the meta.
Yeah, why did I spec myself into punching?
Yeah, we just leave and we fucking... I put the wall back.
I'm gonna redraw the sigils back on.
Well, actually, I think Rex would say we should probably exorcise our dead ancestors.
Okay, fine.
But we can exit this room and set up and just throw something in to set off all the traps.
Yeah, so if we just move the dragon skull, they can't come after us then. Or they can, they're just gonna get melted by acid.
Yeah, can I get athletics to run? Because it's going to pop back from the hurl through hell is only one turn, I think, to 6 seconds.
That's what... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I think we can all do athletics pretty well, so...
Crit, 21. I do a cool backflip over the skull.
Crit, 37.
Ulysses was about to start running, and you two just sprint off, and he's like, I'll just walk.
Okay, so the fiery portal to the shard of hell opens up, disgorges 30 dragon slayers, all their bodies smashed together, animated by pure hate, screaming, bristling with dragon lances, specifically forged to kill you and your family. You all run through the gap created by the black dragon skull, and as the mass reaches it, you just kick the skull out, and it is doused in acid and washed down the drain.
Yeah, that's for Grandpa.
You double crit, so you can do backflips. One of you can juggle something. You can make a collect call to Orville. Tell him.
Can I, with the time that is left, run over and grab one more bit of treasure before running away?
No, but that's very funny.
Just for style points.
Can we do ascending to Viola, but for 26 words?
Austin, can I do a push my luck roll on my way out with that crit?
The vault is in the opposite direction of the other
room.
Lord.
I settle for 3 backflips in a row.
We run by Rex as he's running, like hooks one claw under the skull to yank it out as we go past, and this mass of flesh starts screaming and dissolving in the acid, and from the skull rises our dead grandfather that gives one satisfied nod before passing on to the afterlife.
Yeah, you all have gained the approval of your ancestors. Crit after crit after crit after crit. You all presumably are going to walk across this room of carnage back to the crossroads, and then become small and check out the small folk side of the lair. What is there anything you want to say or do as you have to walk past all these bodies? There's all these trails and gore on the ground where all the bodies were like crawling across the room to unite together, spurred on by dark magics and so forth. So like there's been a clear disturbance on the battlefield while you were gone.
I look to my family members and very seriously say, Unicorn Bonafarts 3.
Credits. Just end the episode there, Austin.